Hi there, welcome. Today we'll be doing diaphragmatic breathing. I have two blocks underneath me for a modified hero pose. So 2 blocks stacked just beneath my sit bones, but you can absolutely find that height using blankets, cushions, whatever you have around. I also have a strap, and again, substitute it if you don't have one. Belt, pant leg, whatever will work. So as I get settled in, I'm going to make sure my glutes are parted so that my sit bones can really settle. I'm looking for stability in that lower lumbar spine and stability of the pelvic bowl so that I'm not tipping too far forward or back, but I'm stable. And so once I have that root, I can really feel the support of the ground beneath me and feel that support holding my frame up. And so from there, once I have that stability, I'll take the strap, and I'll invite you to do this along with me if you're comfortable. I'll take it and I'll place it against the low ribs along the back body. So lining that up there and then crossing it over in front, I'm going to take an X shape in front and keep my elbows tucked into my sides, but have this slight tension in the belt so that I can feel it against my back ribs. And so now that I have this support, I'm going to begin noticing my breath. So seeing if I can breathe deeply and notice the way that my back ribs will expand as I breathe in. So as we exhale, there's this contraction, this subtle contraction in the abdomen, and the belt will tighten. And when you breathe in, if you're breathing deeply, letting that diaphragm expand, draw the air deep into the lungs, you'll feel the belt expand. So we'll try to find that here, breathing in through the nose and drawing the breath deeply into the lower lungs, allowing the diaphragm to expand fully, and then with the exhale, noticing that tightening of the belt, that contraction in the low ribs. And now I'll invite you to see if you can really let your throat relax and allow the work to take place in the diaphragm, this muscle at the base of the lungs, at the area of the low ribs. Let it expand, drawing breath into the lungs. And then with the exhale, the diaphragm relaxes and our abdominals contract. So we'll continue breathing this way for a few breaths in silence, breathing in deeply and exhaling fully, while noticing the movement of the belt, the feeling of the air entering deeply into the lungs expanding front and back and out to the sides. So now I'll invite you to set the strap aside, but keeping this posture, opening across the chest, relaxing the shoulders, maybe placing the hands on the thighs, or maybe even one hand over the chest and one over the abdomen, and continuing to see if you can breathe deeply, allowing the diaphragm to expand with the inhale, and you feel that abdominal expansion, and then with the exhale, that contraction, that light tightening of the upper abdominals, drawing the ribs in as air fully leaves the lungs. And doing this without over-engaging in the throat and upper chest. So we'll continue to breathe in this way, without the belt now, but letting that feeling stay with us as we cue the lungs to expand to all sides, front, back, either side. And then with the exhale, we feel that full release of the breath, and then that gentle tightening through the abdomen to fully exhale. So now, if you feel comfortable doing so, I'll invite you to breathe in deeply through the nose and out through the mouth. And see, as well as you feel these waves of breath move through, if you can make the inhale and exhale the same in length. So we're breathing in deeply, feeling that abdomen expand, and then exhaling, feeling that abdomen contract, and air completely leave the lungs, and inhaling deeply, that expansion, and exhaling smoothly, that release. We'll continue to take 3 more cycles of breath in silence, noticing the sensations of the wave of breath as it moves through, allowing this feeling of expansion with the inhale and this soft, soothing release supported by the gentle contraction in the abdominals on the exhale. One last thing you might want to add is, as you exhale, really grounding into the sensation of support beneath you. So when you inhale deeply, feel the lungs expand on all sides. When you exhale and allow that air to release, also imagine your frame softening, anchoring into the support beneath you. So breathing in deeply, exhaling fully into the support of the ground. So with that inhale, the breath draws in, we feel this expansion, and with the exhale, the abdominals tighten, the breath releases, we anchor down. We'll take 3 more cycles of breath together in this way, drawing the breath in with that expansion of the diaphragm, softening through the throat, and exhaling, releasing into the ground. Beautiful. That's our diaphragmatic breathing exercise for today. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to practicing with you again soon.